Hello students, today we are going to read the poem The Legend of Northland from our class 9th CBSE text Beehive. The Legend of Northland is written by Folk Carey. Now, if we go through the title, The Legend of Northland, the title of the poem clearly states that the poem is about a legend from the cold region of Northland. Like every legend, it is a story passed on from generation to generation and is believed to be true even though there is no evidence to establish its truth. A legend means a historical story, one which is very old and has been passed from generation to generation. Now, what do you mean by Northland? Children, this story is of Northland area, the area which is near the North Pole. This exact place is not specified, but the Northland means the area in the northern part of the earth near the North Pole. Now, if we talk about the poem, the poem is the literary device of the poem, the first and the foremost is a ballad. It narrates a story. So, what do you mean by a ballad? A ballad is a poem narrating a story in short stanzas. Ballad is such kind of poem which tells a story in short stanzas, and in the poem all stanzas comprises 4 lines. In total, there are 16 stanzas in this poem, and these stanzas will tell us a story. Ballads are a part of folk culture or popular culture and are passed on orally from one generation to another generation. Children, do you know what is folk culture? Folk culture is a story of any area and is known as ballad. A folk culture comprises of traditional stories which are passed on from one generation to next generation. So now let's read the poem. Now, A Legend of Northland, a poem here narrates a legend of an old lady who angered Saint Peter because of her greed. The poem starts now. Away, away in the Northland, where the hours of the day are few and the nights are as long as winter, that they cannot sleep them through. Where they harness the swift reindeers, to the sledges when it snows, and the children look like bear's cub in the funny fury clothes. They tell them a curious story. I don't believe it's true, and yet you may learn a lesson if I tell the tale to you. Once, when the good Saint Peter lived in the world below and walked about it preaching, just as he did, he came to the door of a cottage in the traveling round the earth where a little woman was making cakes and baking them on the hearth. And being faint and fasting, for the day was almost done, he asked her from her store of cakes to give him a single one. So she made a very little cake, but as it baking lay, she looked at it and thought it seemed too large to give away. Therefore, she needed another and still smaller one, but it looked, when she turned it over, as large as the first had done. Then she took a tiny scrap of dough and rolled it flat and baked it thin as a wafer. But she couldn't part with that, for she said, My cakes that seem too small when I eat of them myself are yet too large to give away. So she put them on the shelf. Then good Saint Peter grew angry, for he was hungry and faint, and surely such a woman was enough to provoke a saint. And he said, "You are far too selfish to dwell in a human form, to have both food and shelter, and fire to keep you warm. Now you shall build as the birds do, and shall get your scanty food by boring and boring and boring all day in the hard dry wood." Then up she went through the chimney, never speaking a word, and out of the top flew a woodpecker, for she was changed to a bird. She had a scarlet cap on her head, and that was left the same, but all the rest of her clothes were burnt black as a coal in the flame. And every country schoolboy has seen her in the wood where she lives in the trees till this very day, boring and boring for food. So, children, this is the poem that is narrating a story. In the next video, you will understand the detailed explanation of the poem. Thank you for watching the video. Stay home, be safe.